All right, so I just wanted to take this uh, time now that everyone's home to show everyone this. I've been meaning to do this for a while. As you can see, I'm in kind of a metal box that, praise God, um, brother in the Lord, Bobby Freehafer, uh, basically built for me. I helped him a little bit, but he basically had the building know-how. I think I'd be able to do it again, just having watched him and helped. Basically, what this is unfortunately my camera is somewhat locked to the my computer because it's attached, but it's basically um, these Armax boards here. I don't know if you can see that Armax Therma sheath. Is that what it is? Therma sheath um, insulation boards. They're basically thick aluminum foil bonded with adhesive to foam board. They're meant for insulating heat, um, but they also shield against RF radiation quite powerfully. And basically, what I have like inside here, I'm able to be on my computer with zero zero milliwatts per meter squared. So that's lower than you're going to be able to get anywhere except for like in a cave. Um, the the other part I want to show, basically what we did is we got these boards. I think they were like about this thick, and we cut them with a razor, and we got aluminum foil tape, which you can get at Home Depot. You can get these boards at Home Depot too. We cut them to size, and then I don't know if you can see over here. Hold on, let me open it. I have a door over here. A door basically is a piece of the boards, um, that we basically cut this huge rectangle out, and we taped with aluminum foil like as the hinge, so that it's taped to the door and it swings out. Um, we taped around the door too, so that it slides over the carpet and into the frame without like scraping the foam. As you can see, like the foam, the inside of the foam here. Um, the outside of the door, like the door that fits into that, is covered with the aluminum foil tape as well. And also, as you can see, most of the light in here is coming from this window. And in that, right outside that window is a lamp, like a desk lamp, pointed, coming straight into the window. And it gives enough light in here, um, so that there is enough light where you can see in here and read. Um, Also, I have obviously my computer monitor here. And my computer, like the actual computer tower, is in a separate box outside of this enclosure, right on the other side of the wall where the window is. Um, it's made out of these boards as well, because most people don't know, even if you have your Wi-Fi turned off, a computer chip that's found, in computers and in phones, but anytime that computer chip does an action, it emits quite a lot of RF. So I'm just going to shut the door here. But we have little hinges as well on the door that made of like aluminum foil tape folded over on each other. So the little tabs, you can close them from the inside and the outside. And the floor is just the carpet. Um, because I'm in the basement here, this whole enclosure is in a room that's slightly larger than the enclosure is. And it's enough where I can walk around the outside of it, but it's not where it's, uh, there's enough space. I can stand up in here. I can lie down in here. I have, guitar instruments in here. Also, I really don't know if you're going to be able to see this because of the lighting, but see that dark patch down there? That is a screen And on the other side of that screen is a hole that goes outside the enclosure, and there's a metal like dryer tube with a little tiny desk fan inside of it. So it blows and it's blowing the air out into the larger room, and then obviously the window up here. Where is it? Yeah, the window up there. That is the intake. So air. So there's like air circulation in here. Because when you first make this enclosure, there's going to be some fumes from the foam and from the adhesive from the foil tape that, if you're at all chemical sensitive, is going to bother you a little bit. But with the fan running within like an hour or two, it's dramatically better, and within a day or two, it's completely better. Um, and the other thing I want to mention is um, I like sleeping on the floor, right on the carpet with a blanket. It's better for my back. Um, but if you wanted to, you could put a bed in here. You could probably fit it in pieces in through the doorway and then build the frame in here, or you could just have it and build the enclosure around the bed if you wanted to sleep on a bed. And yeah, it's wonderful. It doesn't protect. So the another thing I mentioned real quick, the reason there's no lamps in here is because I did try putting a lamp in here, but the electric field, even when the lamp was off, was too much. Uh, it was pretty bad. So I got rid of it. That's why I have the lamp outside pointing in through the window. And because this is like reflective foil, it like lights up the room. And also I have a pretty big monitor, and that kind of gives a lot of light to the room as well when that's on. But even without the monitor, it's still bright enough that I can read. Um, just barely, but yeah, without straining. Um, and yeah, so and it's cool. My guitar reverberates if the headstock is against the boards here. It like acts as a reverberation chamber, and but yeah. Oh, and so yeah, that's it. The other important thing: wired mouse with a ball like the old school ball mouse. This is what you want. Not if it's got a red light under your mouse, it's not good. It's going to be producing a massive electric field every time you move the mouse. So you want to see if you can still get these used online, or you can get them new from lessemf.com. They don't make them anymore, but they have like never before used ones from this. Um, I got wired keyboard, wired uh, monitor, wired speakers, and a wired camera with a microphone, and all of it goes through a tiny little hole in the boards and out into the main room and in through another hole into the enclosure where the computer tower is, and then into that. And then I have a little door to that enclosure where the computer is, so I can plug in a USB key if I need to, or unplug stuff, replug things in, whatever I need to do. I can access the computer tower, but it's also enclosed. Um, with a tiny little door with the same principles the door over here. So uh, yeah, I thought I'd just do this little in case anybody wants to shield themselves from the RF, which I highly, highly, highly recommend. It is proven dangerous in many scientific studies on rats and with people. And yeah, it's very, very, most people's homes are completely hellish levels of unsafe levels of radiation. But in here, even if you don't think you're sensitive, I guarantee you probably are. But it's just a little bit difficult to determine. Somebody's calling me right now. It's a little bit difficult to determine that what your symptoms you are having are caused by that until you get out of the radiation completely and take note of that. So anyway, just wanted to make this real quick. So hopefully this is helpful to someone.